Do you want to stop and wait for the plane?
I'm so tired and so hungry. McDonald's is right.
Fortunately, the Hunger Games taught me nothing about men and love. That's just good old trial and error, like anyone else.
7 women painted me everywhere, and it was horrible. But I can't wait to go back.
Something like seeing your movie and they come up to you and say great job or stuff like those sorts of things?
No, not really.
Not really?
No. I mean, some people do, but most of it's just me going,
Who are you most about of all the people that you met there?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it, but yeah, I did. It's Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like 2 feet away from my table, and I was just, it changes you.
Really?
Like, I have heart palpitations. They should be king and queen of America. I would pay taxes to them and not even think twice about it. I was just so blown away.
Did you talk to them at all?
No.
Oh, really?
No, of course not. No.
You just
I didn't talk
admired
to
them?
anybody.
Really?
Yeah,
Nobody?
I was just like, yeah, no, I'm having trouble talking to you. You're
Calm down. You just met Taylor Swift. It's all right.
I just met Taylor Swift. I'm still freaking out. Sorry.
You have totally changed since an hour ago.
I know. He needs to answer the question because I'm still geeking out. So you take it.
What was sort of the hardest scene for you to film in Catching Fire?
Oh, I had to eat raw fish. Like I bit, and not like sushi raw fish. Like I held a fish and had to eat it, and I don't like fish. And for the record, it tastes exactly how it smells.
Fair enough.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Scales in my teeth. Oh,
yeah, they didn't have like the guys from Nobu come and make it for you.
No, they kept saying it's sushi grade, and I'm like, I'm holding it. No.
You two really in a relationship. This is almost like couple behavior going on.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Thank you. No, we're just
Really?
No,
I mean, honestly,
we're not a couple.
I think sometimes life
We've
imitating
done 2
art.
movies back to back. It's impossible for us to. So obviously we're dating. No, it's just impossible to have that like awkwardness. We're both talking at the same time.
But we're enjoying the spectacle. We're live, so it's completely
I'm
fine.
Stuck on getting this straight before it goes out. Yeah.
What I
We
want
are
to
not
tell
in a
you.
relationship.
What I want to tell you. This is really hard.
That's the scene you're in an argument with Robert De Niro.
Yes, he thinks that I have messed with the Eagles juju, so I've come to set him straight.
All right. And this is contemporary, or is it like 20 years ago, or contemporary?
Don't worry about it. Just play the clip and you'll find out. You are a little rascal, but none of this would be possible without you. You have opened doors for me. Some doors that I didn't even want opened, but you did it. Look at that. Look at that.
That's not you.
No, and my face looks like I know what they're doing. My face almost looks like, that's not my butt,
Yeah.
even in the photo.
Do you know where this was taken? Do you remember?
In
where?
Hawaii, when I was surfing with my brother. And
Oh, do you surf, really?
yeah, well, I mean, not well, but
Yeah. But
do it.
that's pretty cool. A
Okay,
kid
put
from
it down
Kentucky.
now. God. Want me to make a t-shirt of it?
Kid from... So that's not your butt. We'll take
No,
your
that's
word
not my
for-
butt, and that's the most important thing that I want everyone to take away.
One time 2 years ago, my friend who was looking at paparazzi pictures of herself, she was feeling guilty, so I Googled Jennifer Lawrence ugly to like make her feel better.
What are you going to do if you win? And what are you going to do if you lose? Give me your loser face.
Storm the stage.
No, give me a big loser face.
No, I'm just gonna go, what? Or I'm not gonna hear it, and I'm just gonna walk towards the stage. So I was expecting to have a very whimsical kind of, oh my God moment, and then I just got on the carpet and just was like, oh my God, this was amazing, just screaming at everybody. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas were going to be at my table, I thought. They started sitting down, and I was like, oh my God. And then they were like, oh, wrong table, and turned around and walked away.
No.
And I was like, no, exactly.
Really?
That's like when a waiter comes out with like amazing food and you're starving and they make eye contact with you and then just walk right past you.
So
Why
they did
would
not.
you
Do you
be a
think
waiter?
they turned around because you guys were there, or do you think it was
It
just
might
the
have
wrong?
had something to do with the drooling. I don't know.
Change your hair. You look like an entirely different person.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
Thanks. Yeah, my mom didn't recognize me when she came to visit me on set and walked into the trailer and went, sorry. Looked me right in the eyes and went, sorry. And I walked out. So I just let her go.
It's 3D?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What are we going to see?
I think you're going to see my boyfriend draw my blood, the boyfriend in the movie. Draw my blood and then we kiss.
X-Men. And then you kiss.
Yeah, it's one of those romantic dates.
you get the Oscar for regaining your composure the quickest.
Oh my God.
What were you thinking when you like went up those steps?
That one 4-letter F word. Yeah, I actually think I said it when I was.
Jackman came to help you?
What?
Yes, Hugh Jackman ran over to help you.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm serious.
Oh my God, and it's on camera?
Yes, it is, sister.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, was there anybody that you
If I
forgot?
call right now, will they come help me?
I don't know. Hey, Hugh, come on over here.
Up these stairs too, so don't feel bad. I know you had your moment on
Yeah,
stage.
oh my God.
I mean, it could be pretty much the most embarrassing moment, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna go out there. But I just heard that Hugh Jackman helped me up.
He did.
I didn't know. I had no idea. So that kind of like anybody that makes fun of me, I'm like, yeah. And then I got touched by Hugh Jackman. Tilda Swinton was at my table. Which
Okay.
was, I couldn't. Oh gosh, every time she tried to start a normal conversation with me, I would just keep going. Such a big fan. I'm such a big fan of yours. And she's just like, okay. So are you miserable yet? And I'm like, I'm just really tired. I'm such a big fan. We were at a party one time, and somebody was about to introduce me to Bill Maher, and so he was reaching his hand, and I literally put my hand in his face and looked at Meryl Streep and go, not now, Bill. And I just stared at her all night and followed her around and drank and stared at her like a creep. Sorry. I accidentally gave Josh a concussion and then cried for 2 days. But that was just because we both trained in combat for the movies, but we were both practicing. It was actually a perfect death blow kick to the temple. It was perfection. Did he get back at you at all? He put a dead dummy on my toilet holding toilet paper and scared me, and I peed my pants a little bit.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. So he was.
And you're making a lot of money. You are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thanks, Jennifer. Oh, don't forget your award.
Oh, right. Sorry. Justine has been like one of my best friend for like, I don't know, 7, 8 years.
Not a friend
She
from
was-
Kentucky, but a
No,
more
we met out in
contemporary
LA. She was my friend's roommate, and I won't say on air what the first words I ever heard fly out of her mouth when she like flew in the room, but it solidified our friendship. I was like, you, me, forever.
So she
Ever
entered.
growing up, were you rabid about anything like people are about these things?
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Okay.
I read like 3 times. Not the
So
same as
when
in
you
the 90s.
actually met Harry Potter, it was less of a big deal?
No, I screamed at him the first time I met him.
Okay, gotcha.
No, like yelled at him. Like, you son of a... I never got my letter. I waited.
You being
I
crazy.
waited.
And you wanted to dance with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to go over and dance with her
Okay,
too.
we came up with this idea together, first of all. We both saw J-Lo. This is like 10 Jell-O shots in. And I've never done Jell-O shots. I
They
didn't
were
go
good,
to
right?
college.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Thank you.
And so we were dancing. We see J-Lo, and we're like, well, we gotta ask J-Lo to dance. And so I was like, okay, so what
Kanye
we'll
West
do
is playing.
we'll do a spin,
Yeah.
and then we'll go dance with us. Like together.
Kanye. And then we're trying to work out the moves. And again, there
Okay,
may have been, or
yada,
may or may
yada,
not
yada.
been Jell-O shots.
Basically, I do it, and then I go like this, and then I look, and he's gone, and it's just me looking at J-Lo and going, dance with me. And then she was just like, no. Because then she was just like, I think I'm just gonna observe. You made me look like a freak in front of J-Lo. Do you know what that feels like?
Oh, stop it. That's not what happened.
God.
Here's what happened.
Yeah, and it's like you always say, hey man, you always overthink it. You just gotta let it you're always so stoned. You remember that one time I was at your house and we had like a whole pizza, and then I stopped at McDonald's and got a double quarter pounder, and then I had to go pass out in a food coma and had a ketchup packet stuck to my ass. I have a picture of it.
Yes.
Jennifer Lawrence is my favorite actress.
While we were filming a film called The Hunger Games.
Non-existent.
Francis said that apart from one scene that everything's shot, there's one scene which he said is going to be like a reunion. And
Yeah.
How does it feel that kind of
He
this
actually owes me a horse, weirdly. Not to keep, but to ride.
Oh, wow.
For that scene. Or
What?
does he? I don't know. We had some sort of deal, something about me behaving and getting to ride a horse in that scene. Anyway.
it all boils down to you behaving, basically? You what? It all boils down to you
Yeah,
behaving.
it was basically about me not shouting lunch starting at 9 a.m.
I saw your pizza signs earlier. It's for
There's so much food given to me. I love you guys. Thank you for all of the snacks.
The response.
They know me so well.
The first thing I saw.
Like, Cool Ranch Doritos? How did you know? Let's get an apartment together.
Two words, right? First initial.
SH?
First initial is SH.
It wasn't a, no. I wasn't, you said
first
initial,
letter.
and I was
mean
just
letter.
thinking on my own.
No,
Yeah, it was.
First letter. Huh? Don't say it. I'll guess it. Just give me the first letter. First word, first letter.
I have to S.
S, okay. All right, second word, first letter.
Second word first. I'm too nervous for this. Second word.
Second word, first letter.
F. Second word. Okay, sorry. I'm on so many antibiotics. I'm sick again.
It does seem like...
I did that when I was little.
What's that?
I saw my brother peeing standing up, and I was like, oh. Doesn't work the same.
X-Men. Ooh la la. This is crazy time. This is X-Men. What is this? Playboy magazine? Days of Future
What kind of
Past.
porn are you looking at? He's like, this reminds me of porn.
No, I didn't say that.
5 or 6 times. I can't count how many times I've been
engaged
pregnant.
5 times?
Yes.
How?
Yes.
You don't know how many times you've been pregnant?
I don't know. Oh my God.
The hauntings and stuff like that. That's
Of course I do. I believe in anything unrealistic.
Really?
First of all, I've had a ghost. I've been haunted by a demon. So
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means.
I had a ghost when I was visiting my ex-boyfriend Nick in Namibia, in Africa. And like we would turn off all the lights and we'd turn the burglar alarm, like the, motion detectors, whatever, on and go up to bed. And then it would go off and the burglar alarm would go off. And then we both walk down the stairs and then like a lamp would be on or like the oven door would be open. And then Nick would just be like, oh, well, I guess that's it. Go back to bed. And I was like, oh, hell no. No. It was all night like this. And then everything that followed probably was in my mind. I did just have strep throat when we were in Austria doing press, and it was like the first day, and we all got so sick. And I like woke up from this fever haze, and I was like getting like an IV with like antibiotics or something, and my doctor was like 18 or 20, wearing ripped Converse and jeans and a shirt that says, "A real woman never lets her man leave hungry or horny."
Well, like they had the circle set up, and it's kind of like a little bit of rain, which I liked a lot. I hope it happens again tonight.
Well, you've never had to wear a dress in the rain.
Oh, I have. What do you know about my dress wearing in the rain? Yeah, self-conscious posture all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just got told.
That's right.
Me and JL in Provence. Check it out.
In Provence, baby.
Baby, okay, we're badasses.
We're gonna improvise.
Not quite as good as IGGY, but we try.
What?